Hey, 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 it's Angel coming to you again. Um, I would like to talk about a subject. First of all, I just want you to know that when I do these videos, I do them from my heart, and I just have a passion to bring empowerment and inspiration and hope. Okay, and what I give and the messages that I give, this pretty much is God leading me because normally I am, like I said in my earlier videos, I am not on the front scene. I'm never always in the front line. I'm always doing my work and behind the scenes. So this is really stepping out of my comfort zone. And this actually gives you the example as well that whatever you're facing that's a fear, and you know it's something that you must do, just step out of your comfort zone. But again, I just want to come to you today with word of inspiration. And what's one of the main things that we deal with is when we have to deal with difficult people in this life. And in this life, you will deal with difficult people and pretty much how to handle difficult people. Okay. And there's people that you may, you love, people that's in your family that are difficult to love, are difficult to just difficult. They give you a hard time. They are a challenge, but you love them in spite of. People you work with can be difficult. You can have difficult co-workers. You can have difficult bosses. You can have difficult employees at your business. There are different types of people that you have to deal with on a daily basis. That's just the way it goes. But remember that a lot of times, and see, here's the thing. I talk about my own experiences and I talk about my transparent life, my story. I'm currently writing a book about my life, okay? And I'm at a liberty in my life to be free and giving you my story and my truth. God is in me, and as they say, well, not as they say, but the Bible speaks that God is liberty, okay? He's a God of liberty. And when God is in you, he gives you the liberty and the courage to speak on things and to speak on matters. And it is not by your emotions, but it's by what you're leading to speak, okay? But once again, difficult people, you have to understand that they may not like you. There might be a reason that they just don't like you, and you can do anything in the world for them. You can love them. You can do things for them to show them that you like them, um, um, but they just don't like you. They 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 just don't like you for whatever reason. I know that I personally probably I know I have folks that don't like me, and I still don't know why. I'll never know why, but you know what? That's none of my business. I cannot worry about, folks not liking me because, they don't, first of all, they don't validate you. They don't give you any approval or any authorization of your life. So you don't worry about those people and you don't let those people get to you. You don't let those people bother you. Know this. Know this, that when you are a child of God and God's spirit is in you, there is something that is inside of them that don't like the spirit that is inside of you. Just know that that enemy that is in them, or whatever enemy or spirit that is in them, is going to be in conflict with your spirit. That's just the way it is. So it's not personal. Don't take it personal. Understand that there's a spirit that makes them work and behave, and the attitude that they have against you. It is not towards you. It is the spirit of that's in them that is conflict with the spirit that is in you. Know this, that we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but against powers, against the rulers of dark places, and against spiritual hosts and wickedness in heavenly places. Now, you can read that in Ephesians 6 and 12 in the King James Version of the Bible. Okay, so you have to understand that this battle is not yours. This battle doesn't belong to you. It is the battle of God. When these difficult people come against you and attack you or do things behind your back or speak bad things about you or create rumors about you, and like I say, there's not that is not your battle. You must surrender them to God. You must allow God to handle that. And one thing about when you are a child of God, he is not going to allow things to happen to you from these people. They don't understand who they're dealing with when they talk about you and betray you. Know that there is no weapon formed against you that shall prosper. Okay? And a lot of times when these people come up with and conjure a way to try to get to you, just know the weapon can't even be formed. Okay? So that's why it can't prosper, because it can't be formed. So know that there is greatness inside of you because you are protected by God. Not only are you a child of God, but you are protected by him. So these difficult people, do not allow them to grieve you, and do not allow them to affect your spirit, because when they get to you, the enemy has won. It is how you respond to them. You have to respond to them not by your emotions and your feelings. You have to respond to them by what the Spirit says, in love. You have to show love. Love conquers all. And as they say, you know, being kind, you kill people with kindness. That just, the people don't know, the enemy don't know how to react when you are reacting in the way that is not expected. So when somebody difficult is dealing with you, you don't have to accept their disrespect, no, but you ask God to lead you in how to respond to that person. They might be your mountain, but don't give your mountain any power. The power belongs to God. Give your mountain to God. Don't dwell on the mountain. Don't worry about the mountain, because that's where what you're giving power on. You're giving power in that situation, because God is your power. He's put that in you. You have to know who you are and to know that there is power inside of you. So again, do not allow difficult people to bother you. Okay? And you have to love them. They don't know how to respond to that. Difficult people don't know how to respond to folks that love them. First of all, they got issues inside, and that are internal issues, and it's their own problem against you. There's nothing that you can fix. Even when you love them, you're really not fixing them, but you're actually giving them a whole new perspective. Like, why am I treating this person so badly and they are not responding to me in the same way? Why? You're making them confused. Guess what? You're making the enemy inside them confused. So once again, difficult people, give them to God. Pray about them. Surrender God to them. And that way, when you deal with them, God gives you a better way to respond to their behavior, to their attitude, and to their actions. All right. Well, you know what? You be encouraged. Have an awesome day. And if you like my video, please hit the like button. If you want someone to listen, if you think this message has inspired you and you would like for someone else to be inspired, I ask that you please share my videos. Thank you. God bless you. And you have an awesome day.